They're not flashy and they won't take up half your counter, but immersion blenders are one of the most useful tools in any kitchen. Whether you're making a quick smoothie, a pot of soup, or even prepping baby food, a solid handheld blender can save time without the mess of a full-size appliance. In this video, we're breaking down the 6 best immersion blenders for 2026, what they're good at, what to know before buying, and which one might be the right fit for your cooking routine. All the product links mentioned are in the description below. Number 6. Mueller Austria Ultra-Stick 500 Watt. If you're looking for something simple, affordable, and surprisingly strong, the Mueller Austria Ultra-Stick might be the right place to start. It's not packed with fancy features, but the 500-watt motor gives it plenty of power to blend soups, sauces, and even tougher ingredients like cooked vegetables or frozen fruit for smoothies. There are 9 speed settings, which is more than most in this price range. You can switch between speeds using the dial on top, and the one-button trigger makes it easy to pulse or blend steadily. The stainless steel S-blade is built for everyday tasks, and the ergonomic grip makes it comfortable to hold, even if you're prepping a big batch. The removable blending arm locks into the base with a simple twist, and the fixed blade keeps the design simple. It also comes with a whisk attachment and a milk frother, which adds a little more flexibility if you want to whip cream or froth your morning coffee. This is a great pick for small kitchens or anyone who doesn't need something high-end. It doesn't come with a storage case, and it can get warm if you're blending for long periods. But for quick everyday tasks, it handles more than you'd expect at this price. All in all, the Ultra Stick is a budget-friendly tool that doesn't feel cheap. It gets the job done, and that's what matters most. Number 5. All-Clad Stainless Steel Immersion Blender. If performance is your top priority and you're not looking for extras, the All-Clad Stainless Steel Immersion Blender brings serious power in a no-frills design. With a 600-watt motor, it's one of the most powerful options in its class, capable of blending thick soups, stuffed vegetables, and even frozen fruits without slowing down. This one is built for durability. The full metal body gives it a heavy, solid feel, and the 9.25-inch shaft is long enough to reach into tall pots without splashing. It's a great option for those who make large batches of soup or need to blend directly in deep containers. The variable speed trigger offers fine control depending on how much pressure you apply. It doesn't have a digital display or preset speeds, just simple manual precision. It's corded, but the 6-foot cable gives you plenty of room to work around the kitchen without feeling restricted. Cleanup is easy with the detachable blending arm, and since there are no complicated parts or attachments to sort through, it's a straightforward tool. That said, it doesn't include accessories like a whisk or chopping bowl. Those are available separately if you want to expand its capabilities. It's heavier than most handheld blenders, but that weight comes with the benefit of rugged construction. This isn't a tool that's going to wear down quickly. Overall, the All-Clad is for cooks who want power, control, and a solid build with no distractions. Number 4. Cuisinart Smart Stick Hand Blender. Cuisinart has long been a trusted name in the kitchen, and the Smart Stick Hand Blender continues that trend with a well-rounded tool that's practical for everyday use. It runs on a 300-watt motor, not the most powerful in this list, but it's efficient and steady enough to handle most kitchen tasks like blending sauces, chopping nuts, or whipping up smoothies. You get a variable speed control dial for precise adjustments, paired with a low-high button for extra flexibility. It's an easy setup to get used to, and you don't have to scroll through a screen or memorize modes. The 8-inch blending shaft works well in both shallow bowls and deeper pots, giving you decent reach without being bulky. Included in the box are a whisk attachment, a mini chopper, and a 2-cup measuring beaker, which adds a bit more value if you like to mix or prep directly in containers. The attachments are all dishwasher safe, and the blending shaft detaches for quick cleaning. The design is lightweight with a soft grip handle that feels comfortable to hold. There's a push-button safety lock that adds an extra layer of control, especially if you're working around kids or switching between tasks. While it's a bit louder than some models and the motor housing can get warm during extended use, these aren't deal breakers for most users. For everyday blending, it's a dependable and familiar tool. In the end, the Smart Stick is a solid all-around pick, especially if you're after reliability without needing a ton of extra power. Number 3. Breville Control Grip Immersion Blender. Not all immersion blenders are built the same, and Breville's control grip makes that clear right away. Its standout feature is the unique bell-shaped base, designed to reduce suction and help ingredients circulate more evenly. That means smoother blends with less splatter and more control, especially when working with soups or sauces in wide pots. Though it runs on a 280-watt motor, the efficiency of the anti-suction design makes it feel more powerful than the numbers suggest. It doesn't struggle with common blending tasks, and the motor keeps a steady pace without bogging down. One thing that sets this blender apart is its 15-speed dial, which gives you precise control over texture. Whether you're emulsifying dressing or breaking down soft-cooked vegetables, you're not stuck with just a couple of presets. The ergonomic trigger and soft grip handle add comfort, making it easier to handle for longer prep sessions. Included in the box are a 42-ounce blending jar, a whisk attachment, and a chopping bowl for light food processing. The base of the blending shaft is non-stick, which is a plus if you're working with non-stick cookware or more delicate surfaces. The shaft offers 8 inches of immersion depth, which is plenty for most home use. It also runs quietly with smooth transitions between speeds and minimal vibration. While it's priced a bit higher than other blenders in its wattage range, the thoughtful design and smart handling make it feel like a worthwhile step up. For serious home cooks who want more control without the bulk of a countertop blender, the Breville Control Grip hits the right balance. Number 2. Vitamix Immersion Blender. If you know Vitamix, you know they don't cut corners on power, and their immersion blender follows suit. With a 625-watt motor, it's easily one of the strongest options on this list. Whether you're working with frozen fruit, thick nut butters, or chunky soups, this blender powers through without hesitation. It offers 5 speed settings controlled by a sleek LED interface, so you can dial in just the right texture. The design keeps things simple, no gimmicks, just solid performance. The blending arm is a full 18 inches long, which is great if you often cook in large stock pots or need to reach into deeper containers. The stainless steel blade is surrounded by a scratch-resistant guard to help protect your cookware, and the blending shaft locks into place securely. It has a sturdy, heavy-duty feel, just like the full-size Vitamix blenders, and you can tell it's made to last. You'll get a blending jar with it, but that's about it for accessories. There's no whisk or chopper in the box. Still, if your main goal is raw blending power, this won't be a drawback. The unit is balanced well in hand, though it may feel heavy after extended use, especially for smaller hands. This one is built for more demanding kitchen tasks: smoothies, soups, sauces, dips. It covers the basics, and then some. For anyone who wants serious strength without committing to a full-size machine, the Vitamix Immersion Blender brings a lot to the table. It's straightforward, tough, and made for users who expect performance every time they press the button. Number 1. Braun MultiQuick 7 Immersion Blender. The Braun MultiQuick 7 stands out not just for its performance, but for how intuitive it feels to use. Its standout feature is Smart Speed technology, which means you control the power with just one button. Press lightly for a slow blend or add pressure for full speed. No toggling or dial turning needed. Powered by a 500-watt motor, it's not the most powerful on paper, but it punches above its weight thanks to Braun's active blade technology. The shaft flexes slightly up and down as you blend, creating more movement and making it easier to cut through tougher ingredients like fibrous vegetables, frozen fruits, or nuts. This model includes a whisk, a beaker, and a food processor-style chopping bowl, giving you a lot of options right out of the box. From whipping cream to chopping herbs or pureeing soups, it handles a wide range of kitchen prep tasks without switching to another appliance. The splash control design around the blade keeps mess to a minimum, which is especially helpful when working in shallow bowls or prepping sauces. The soft grip handle feels secure and comfortable in hand, even during longer use. All detachable parts are dishwasher safe, and the build quality feels solid throughout. It also runs quietly compared to others in this category, which is a nice bonus if you're using it in the early morning or late at night. For anyone who wants the best balance of power, control, and versatility, the Braun MultiQuick 7 hits the mark. It's thoughtfully designed and ready to take on just about anything in your kitchen. That wraps up our list of the best immersion blenders for 2026. Each one brings something different to the table, whether you're blending daily smoothies, pureeing baby food, or whipping up sauces from scratch. Think about how you'll use it most and choose the one that fits your routine. Product links are in the description. If you found this helpful, give it a like, comment your pick, and subscribe for more.